Man of the match award against Rovers. I'm sure that was nice to pick that up.
Yeah. Obviously, it was good. Yeah, I think to be fair, a lot of players should have got man of the match. Obviously, Sheps was superb. He made an unbelievable save. But yeah, it was nice to pick that up. I thought it was probably one of my best games so far for Dundalk. So hopefully, I can just try and kick on from there and then go again Friday.
Yeah. How would you assess it overall? I think we were the better side in the first half. They probably had the upper hand in the second, but I think we're all thinking of that chance at the end. Pat just unfortunately just couldn't keep it down. Would have been a great win.
Yeah, obviously, the chance at the end is a big one, and obviously Pat puts that away 9 times out of 10. We know we've seen it I've seen it in training since I've been here. He'll score plenty more goals. So, and obviously, yeah, first half I thought we did all right. To be fair, I thought the tactics that we tried to do, the 4-4-2, I thought it worked well. Getting into the strikers early and stuff like that. We obviously had a few chances there, and then second half, to be fair, they controlled it a bit more. But obviously, Sheps has made a couple of cracking saves, to be fair. But yeah, we still looked like we could nick it, and obviously we had the big chance at the end. But yeah, I think draw was probably a fair result, but on another day, I think we could win that, to be fair. Yeah.
It was a bit of a surprise seeing 4-4-2. It's a bit of I said it to Stephen after the game. It was a bit of a throwback to the sort of years gone by, but it definitely worked. The two up front.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was something that obviously I think the gaffer had seen would be a weakness against them. Obviously, sticking two strikers up there, two lads who we know can compete in the air, will get in behind runs and stuff like that and hold it up for us. And I think it worked, to be fair. I think obviously early doors we tried to get it into them early, stuff like that, crosses in the box, and obviously things like set pieces and that we looked dangerous on every set piece. And then yeah, so it was quite good. It worked well, and then obviously second half in possession we didn't get as much joy, but I thought defensively we still looked quite solid, and obviously as I say, Sheps kept us in the game with that unbelievable save. But yeah, it worked, to be fair. I thought we did well. Yeah,
we've all seen the replay, and I'm sure everybody will be watching over and over again. And he made an even probably better one in the first half as well. 3 clean sheets now, which when you consider yourself, Nathan, Sam Bowen, Mark Connolly, all brand new to the club, that's a really impressive stat for a new team.
Yeah, definitely. I think after the first 2 games, obviously we conceded 4 in the first 2 games, which was something that we were a little bit disappointed about, and we wanted to try and work on. And then obviously since then we've got 3 clean sheets, and obviously conceded a penalty against Shells, which was unfortunate. So I think starting to get those bonds together, which you need, like gelling together as a back four, the unit, the team. I think that it comes from the old team though, from up front, from Pat up front working hard, and I think we're starting to get more of a unit, and I think it's starting to work well. Yeah.
You played your part in those clean sheets with that clearance off the line against Finn Hobbs. So you probably didn't get as much praise as Nathan did for the save last night, but it was a hell of a clearance, that one.
Yeah, it was. Well, to be fair, I think it on the video that was on social media, I think you don't see it, but I think I actually give it away. So I was just busting my gut to try and get back, and luckily I got there, managed to get there, and it helped us keep the clean sheet, so that's all that really matters.
Can I ask you were taken off in that game in the first half. Stephen, in fairness, said you'll have plenty more opportunities. It's all part of learning. How did you take that?
Obviously I wasn't having my best game in possession, especially. I wasn't having a great game, and I've seen my number come up on the board, and I was a little bit shocked. I didn't really know what to do. Obviously it's something that new experience for me, that was. So I knew I had to go about it in the right way. I couldn't go, throwing the bottles on the floor and stuff like that. Yeah. And that's not the type of player I am anyway. I knew that there'd be a reasoning for it and stuff like that. And to be fair, the gaffer spoke to me the day after and told me the reasoning and was fair with it and everything. So it was something that I knew I'd try and have to bounce back from, and just take it on board and learn from it, kind of thing. And I think it'll help me. I think it did help me. Yeah,
I'm sure it was great vote of confidence to be named in the starting 11 against Rovers. Obviously league champions for the last 2 years, the best. I think it's widely regarded as the best side in the country. To be thrown in a game like that, I'm sure it was filled you full of confidence.
Yeah, definitely. It was, I knew obviously coming over here, I didn't know too much about the league, but obviously I knew that Shamrock were meant to be one of the bigger teams in the league, so I knew it would be a big game and a big crowd and stuff like that. So when I got named, it was a vote of confidence, and it was something that excited me and stuff like that. And I think I stood up to the challenge quite well, and I thought the whole team did. And obviously it's it's not just me as well. There's a lot of young lads who are in the same kind of boat as me, so I think we all did quite well, to be fair. Yeah.
Does that make it easier coming over when yourself, the likes of Stephen Bradley, the three Welsh lads, a lot of young lads around that age, sort of bedding in at the same time?
Yeah, definitely. I think we all, like you say, we're all in the same boat kind of thing. So we're all learning as we go on, and we're all kind of learning off each other and stuff like that. And it's I think it definitely helps, because obviously it's a new group, so we're all trying to work together to do better and stuff like that. And I think it definitely did help. Yeah.
6 games in, what's your impressions of the league now? As what have you made of it so far?
It's competitive, very competitive. Obviously, you can see everyone can beat anyone on any day, and it'll be hard to pick up points. And obviously, we're still unbeaten at the moment, and obviously 5 draws. We prefer obviously to have at least a few of them wins, which I think we could have done. But I think it's going to be a competitive league, and it looks quite exciting, to be fair. I think if we just start grinding out more wins and stuff like that, obviously defensively we've got better since the first couple of games. So if we can just start trying to pick up the wins and stuff like that, I think we could go far this season. I think we could do well. Does
it take a while to adjust coming from 23s where there's no points at stake, there's no people in the ground, there's no supporters roaring you on? Does it take a couple of games to adjust to that?
Yeah, I think definitely it was something that was completely new for me, really, because obviously, like you say, 23s you don't get many fans and stuff like that, and it's not as important as like senior football, where you know everything, winning means everything. So it took probably a little bit of time for me to kind of adjust to all that stuff, and obviously just like the fans are something that you kind of buzz off, to be fair, because there's just I remember the first game against Derry, it was walking out and hearing that, seeing the flares going off and the roar and stuff like that, especially when we scored. It was something that it was quality, to be fair, and that's what I like about it, and that's what I feel like I'm getting used to, and just learn to kind of buzz off all that experience and stuff like that, and try and take confidence into the games now.
Coming off Rovers into a Louth Derby, what have you been? Any lads sort of told you what to expect in Drogheda on Friday night?
I haven't heard much. I haven't heard much so far, obviously, because we just came back off the back of the Rovers game. But I expected probably a tough game. Obviously, we played them. I was played in the game last pre-season, the last pre-season game, and obviously we lost and that. And they seemed a good side. They seemed quite direct and stuff like that, and well drilled. So I expected a tough game, and obviously it's a derby, so I'm expecting obviously atmosphere to be good. And to be fair, the supporters from Dundalk, they've shown a great following every away game so far, so I think it'll be good to have them behind us again, and hopefully we can go pick up the win there this time.